He only is my rock and my salvation. He is my defense. I shall not be moved. Psalm 62, verse 2. Nice and steady. Short verse, big reassurance. Let's unpack it and pull out why this matters for us today. First, a quick phrase-by-phrase look. He only? David isn't hedging his bets. This is an exclusive trust, not in wealth, not in power, not in alliances, but in God alone. It's a decisive choice of reliance. Is my rock. Rock. Stability, permanence, something that won't crumble under pressure. In Hebrew thought, a rock is also a place of refuge and strength. And my salvation. Salvation here covers rescue and deliverance from danger, fear, guilt, and ultimately from separation from God. He is my defense. God is pictured as an active protector, someone who stands between the believer and whatever threatens them. I shall not be moved. The result of that trust, steadiness. Not an absence of storms, but an immovable poise in them. Why this matters today? We live in a culture that constantly pressures us to place our hope in things that look secure but aren't. Career status, retirement accounts, the perfect image on social media, or even the next headline that promises to explain the world. Those things shift. Anxiety spikes when our identity or security rides on them. Psalm 62:2 reorients us. It teaches that solid spiritual stability comes from a person, not a plan. When your foundation is a living, faithful God, you don't collapse when circumstances change. You stand, learn, and keep walking. That doesn't make life magically easy, but it gives courage, perspective, and a steadiness that practical coping alone cannot supply. Practical modern applications. When the news terrifies you, instead of doom-scrolling, pause and pray. Repeating this verse quietly centers the heart and reminds you that God is your defense, not politicians or pundits. When identity feels shaky, if worth is fluctuating with achievement or likes, rehearse. He only is my rock. Identity anchored in God keeps you from emotional roller coasters. In illness, grief, or relational pain, the promise isn't that suffering disappears, it's that you have a defender and a refuge through it. Let that truth shape how you ask for help and rest. In decision-making, build plans, but don't idolize them. Trust God's leadership, use wisdom, then release outcomes to the rock. Practice silence and waiting. David's "I shall not be moved" grows out of stillness and trust. Regular moments of calm, scripture, breath prayer, Sabbath, train that steadiness. A closing nudge, Psalm 62:2 invites a practical, courageous faith, not a fair-weather optimism, but a rooted reliance. If today feels wobbly, try this. Read the verse, breathe it in, and name one small trust you can hand back to God. He's the reliable one, your rock, your rescue, your defense. You can stand on that. And yes, it's better than relying on your Wi-Fi signal.